ladies and gentlemen, the Minister, His Excellency Moon Sung-hyung of Oceans Fisheries, the Republic of Korea, is making his entrance. Please welcome him with a big round of applause. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the International Aids to Navigation Forum 2020. My name is Moon So-ri. I'll be leading you throughout today's programs as your Master of Ceremony. First of all, I would like to thank all our distinguished guests for joining us today on site, and also I'd like to pass our warm-hearted appreciation to all participants who are joining us through the online. Thank you very much for sharing your valuable time to attend in these programs. In order to prevent the spread of COVID-19, today's forum will be a hybrid meeting. Furthermore, we'll be able to meet foreign guest speakers who were not able to come to Korea due to the COVID-19, and also anyone who held interest in the forum can join us today through the online. Before we start, I would like to make an announcement. Please just keep their masks while seated, and also only remove your masks when they make a speech along on stage. Thank you so much for your cooperation. So now to kick off the forum, the Minister, His Excellency Moon Sung-hyuk, will deliver us his opening speech on stage. Please welcome him with a big round of applause.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, very good afternoon from here in the Republic of Korea. It is my great pleasure to welcome all of you to this 2020 International Aids to Navigation Forum. First of all, let me extend my deepest gratitude to IMO Secretary General Mr. Gi-taek Lim and IALA Secretary General Mr. Francis Zachariae for their congratulatory remarks to this forum. My special appreciation also goes to all the speakers and participants who are with us today from home and abroad. The World Marine Aids to Navigation Day was designated back in 2018 at the 19th IALA conference held in Incheon, Korea. It aims to highlight the importance of international cooperation on aids to navigation development and to recall the historical value of lighthouses. Distinguished participants, the fourth industrial revolution and the recent COVID-19 pandemic requires to change the lifestyles and economic structures. In order to keep up with these transitions, the Ministry of Oceans and Fisheries in Korea has been working on the Maritime P&T Advancement Project and the Smart Aids to Navigation Development Program. At the same time, as the current presidency of the IALA Council, the Republic of Korea has been engaging even more closely with the international community on policies and technologies that are relevant to aids to navigation. In this sense, I believe that today's forum will be a platform to promote international cooperation so that we can better prepare ourselves for the new era ahead of us. Before closing, I sincerely hope that COVID-19 pandemic will be brought to an end as quickly as possible so that our daily lives and economies can return back to normal situation. I wish you all the best, success, and amongst others, good health. Thank you very much indeed for your kind attention. 감사합니다.
Thank you very much. 잠시 무대에 기다려주시면 감사드리겠습니다. 장관님, 저희 시상식 바로 진행하겠습니다. Would you please wait for a moment? And actually, he has given us big interest and support for this forum. Thank you so much to the minister and also about the outstanding speech. There will be the government commendation for those who have contributed to developing aids to navigation. So now, ladies and gentlemen, please understand that this will be in Korean. Please use your service. 지금부터 항로표지 발전을 위해 노력해주신 항로표지 발전 유공자에 대한 정부 표창과 대한민국 등대여행 영상 공모전 대상 시상을 하겠습니다. 시상식은 한국어로 진행하겠습니다. 호명되는 분들 무대 위로 올라와 주시기 바랍니다. 김기수 동아대학교 교수님, 임민석 뉴마린 엔지니어링 주식회사 대표이사님, 박슬기 해양 P&T 연구단 선임기술원, 호돌이 오락실의 박욱주 신봉성님 무대로 모시겠습니다. 먼저 김기수 교수님 앞쪽으로 나와주시기 바랍니다. 항로표지 발전 유공자 장관 표창 수여를 하겠습니다. 표창장 동아대학교 교수 김기수, 귀하는 평소 정부의 시책에 적극 참여하여 항로표지 발전에 기여한 공익금으로 2020년 세계항로표지의 날을 기념하여 이에 표창합니다. 2020년 11월 16일 해양수산부 장관 문성혁 축하합니다. 진심으로 축하드리면서 앞쪽 바라보시고 잠시 기념 촬영하겠습니다. 지난 1년간 국제항로표지 그리고 대한민국의 항로표지 발전을 위해서 정말 많은 애를 써주셨습니다. 밝은 미소로 함께하겠습니다. 진심으로 축하드리겠습니다. 고맙습니다. 축하드립니다. 계속해서 임민석 대표이사님 수여하겠습니다. 표창장 뉴마린 엔지니어링 주식회사 대표이사 임민석 내용 같습니다. 축하드립니다. 그리고 역시 사진 속에 오늘 기쁜 날 잠시 담겠습니다. 지난 1년간 우리의 바다를 안전하게 지키기 위해서 길을 밝혀주는 항로표지 발전을 위해서 애를 써주셨습니다. 고맙습니다. 표창장 해양 P&T 연구단 선임기술원 박슬기 내용 같습니다. 축하드립니다. 진심으로 축하드리겠습니다. 연구진들도 다양한 노력들을 함께하고 있습니다. 변화하는 시대에 우리 바다의 길을 비추기 위해서 다양한 연구를 하고 있죠. 진심으로 축하드리겠습니다. 고맙습니다. 이어서 2020 대한민국 등대여행 영상 공모전에 대한 시상하겠습니다. 상장, 대상, 팀명, 호돌이 오락실, 박욱주, 심봉석, 귀하는 2020 대한민국 등대여행 영상 공모전에서 우수한 성적을 거뒀으므로 이에 상장을 수여합니다. 2020년 11월 16일 해양수산부 장관 문성혁 축하드립니다. 네, 상장과 꽃다발 그리고 상금 300만 원이 부상으로 이렇게 수여가 됩니다. 네, 잠시 기념 촬영하실까요? 장관님 중앙으로 모시고 함께하겠습니다. 아무래도 우리 국민 여러분들의 공모전에서 수상한 분들이기 때문에 박수가 더욱더 큰 것 같습니다. 여러분 따뜻한 박수로 감사의 마음도 함께 보여주시기 바랍니다. 고맙습니다. 고맙습니다. 천천히 자리로 이동하시겠습니다. 그리고 함께해 주신 장관님께도 여러분 다시 한번 감사드리겠습니다. 고맙습니다. 직접 이렇게 오셔서 함께 또 표창장을 수여해 주셨기 때문에 오늘 수상하신 분들께서는 조금 더 기쁜 마음으로 함께 하실 수 있지 않았을까라는 생각이 들고요. 대상을 수상한 영상들은 또 저희가 세션 중간중간 여러분께 보여드릴 예정입니다. 꼭 함께 해주시기 바라겠습니다. 지금부터 본격적으로 포럼을 진행할 텐데요. 영어로 진행이 될 예정입니다. 수신기 함께 사용해 주시기 바라겠습니다. So now, everyone, I would like to just hear the congratulatory message from the honored of all our guests to open the doors of today's forum. So now, first of all, it is my great pleasure to give you the Secretary General of IMO, Im Ki-taek. He sent us the congratulation video message. Ladies and gentlemen, please watch it.
Distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, it is great pleasure to deliver a congratulatory remark at this event on lighthouse heritage and the future of smart aids to navigation in the maritime digital environment. The COVID-19 pandemic has affected all of us with unprecedented impacts on our lives, our economies, and our society, in particular on the maritime sector and its seafarers. It is crucially important to ensure the functioning of a global supply chain and facilitation of a safe, environmentally sound, and efficient operation of maritime transport. In these difficult times, the ability of shipping and uninterrupted provision of H2 navigation services to deliver vital goods, including medical supplies, food, and many other commodities upon which we all depend, is essential to responding to and eventually overcoming this pandemic. Never has the spirit of cooperation been more important than it is now. So, I have been extremely impressed with the unprecedented level of cooperation and collaboration of all maritime stakeholders. Digitalization, big data, and new and smart technologies such as artificial intelligence and hyper-connectivity are keys in enabling the post-COVID recovery and taking shipping and H2 navigation into a new era. Increased data collection, processing, and interconnectivity capability enable automated systems to be controlled remotely or through artificial intelligence. And increased automation in the maritime sector overall has the potential to ensure the safe, secure, efficient movement of vessels for the benefit of the maritime community and the protection of the environment. Cooperation between shipping, ports, and H2 navigation will be vital for enhancing the efficiency and sustainability of shipping, therefore facilitating trade and fostering economic recovery and prosperity. I look forward to hearing many diverse and illuminating views and opinions of the experts gathered here today on the far-reaching and important issues. I wish you fruitful discussion and all the best for your important work ahead. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the outstanding speech and also for the entire efforts for the development of the air navigation. Thank you very much once again. And we can't miss the congratulatory remarks from the World Sea Families IALA. The Secretary General of IALA, Francis Zachariae, just sent us the congratulatory remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome him through the online.
Minister, Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, and dear friends. It is a great honor for me to address you at the occasion of the International H2 Navigation Forum, the celebration of the World H2 Navigation Day, and the second anniversary of the 19th IALA conference. The topics are highly relevant: lighthouse heritage and the future smart H2 navigation. One of the main achievements from the successful IALA conference in Korea 2 years ago was the Incheon Declaration on Lighthouses as Cultural Heritage. It raised the awareness of the need for the conservation and sustainable management of historical lighthouses as cultural heritage. It gave new life to the work on heritage in IALA and within its members. Our history has a big impact on us, and understanding history can benefit us in many ways. For you to understand how and why our present world is the way it is, you must look to history for answers. Having knowledge of our history allows us to understand where we are coming from, which in turn allows us to understand our present. It not only reveals the past, but it also helps us create a better future. That is why heritage and future H2 navigation, the topics of this forum, go hand in hand. You have to know the past to understand the present. In IALA, Korea is a leader in the field of heritage, very active in the Heritage Forum, and primus motor on the very popular Lighthouse of the Year nomination by the IALA Council. Korea has already taken a lead into the future of navigation. As a country surrounded by the sea, Korea is highly dependent on its maritime resources for the livelihood of its people and on shipping as a major contributor to its national economy. Most recently, the initiative of the Korean government to invest very substantially in the Smart Navigation project marks a game changer for the world. It is a decisive step to ensure that smart e-navigation developments in Korea's coastal waters and ports are coordinated at the national level. In the interest of safety and efficiency of navigation and protection of the marine environment. I sincerely congratulate the Ministry of Ocean and Fisheries of Korea with this forum, and I wish you the best of luck with the event. I look much forward to use the results in the future work in IALA and elsewhere. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much. It's quite glad to meet you, Mr. Secretary General of IALA, and thank you very much for your outstanding messages, and also not forgetting sending the messages, congratulatory messages. So now we'd like to move on to the next stage for this forum. Before that, we'd like to take a group photo to record this precious moment. I'd like to invite some of our distinguished guests to take a photo. First of all, I'd like to invite His Excellency Song Hyuk-moon, the Minister of Oceans and Fisheries, Republic of Korea. Gil-gak Park, the President of Korea Institute of Aids to Navigation. And Jong-han Kim, the Chairman of Korean Lighthouse Cultural Heritage Committee. Hyun-tae Kim, Director General, Ministry of Oceans and Fisheries. Thank you so much for joining us today and also taking your step to the scene despite the very difficult time due to the COVID-19. Look at the camera. Even though you are wearing the mask, please make a smile for the bright future. And also, why don't you give a big round of applause to congratulate this forum. 박수를 함께 치면서 사진 한번 남겨보면 어떨까요, 귀빈 여러분? 네, for the best photo. Thank you very much. 감사합니다. So now, everyone, the International Aids to Navigation Forum 2020 is an international academic forum in which experts in cultural heritage and aids to navigation fields from Korea, Australia, France, and Canada discuss the direction of the future development of the aids to the navigation while re-examining the lighthouse cultural heritage. The International Aids to Navigation Forum 2020 will be held as follows. Starting with a keynote address, part 1 of the forum will be of the historical lighthouse preservation and sustainable use. Part 2 will be of the rediscovery of historical lighthouse values. And part 3 will conduct a discussion forum based on the contents of part 2 and part 1. So in the following, the part 4, there will be the presentation regarding future smart aids to navigation in maritime digital environment. And in the final part 5, a discussion forum will be conducted based on the content of the part 4. So now, ladies and gentlemen, as I told you, I will show you the video clip for the Korean traditional lighthouse heritage. Let us watch it.
저는 항구 도시 부산에서 바다의 매력에 빠져 살고 있습니다. 밤에는 눈부신 야경을 감상하고 낮에는 시원한 바람과 파도를 아주 가까이에서 느끼곤 합니다. 그리고 누구나 자신의 방식대로 바다를 즐기고 있습니다. 고운 모래와 잔잔한 파도를 찾아 떠나는 여행도 좋지만 복잡한 복잡한 빌딩들을 지나 잠깐만 고개를 돌리면 가벼운 산책을 하며 쉬어갈 수 있는 바다가 있습니다. 한적하고 여유로우면서 싱싱한 해산물까지 즐길 수 있는 작은 바닷마을에는 발걸음을 가볍게 만들어줄 것만 같은 작고 귀여운 등대들이 있습니다. 뿐만 아니라 늠름한 자태를 뽐내며 기암절벽의 바위섬 위에서 부산항을 지키고 있는 등대가 있습니다. 등대에 올라 바다를 바라보면 또 다른 부산의 바다를 알게 됩니다. 그리고 태종대에서 다른 곳에서 보지 못했던 바다를 마주하게 됩니다. 시원하게 부서지는 파도와 암석 절벽의 절경에 시선을 빼앗길 것입니다. 본래 등대는 선박들의 길잡이이기도 하지만 당신을 매료시킬 바다의